I'm with Harry Seaborn, who is our spotlight on a student this week in LER. And Harry, not too much interesting about you to really talk about, but maybe we can come up with some things. What do you think?
I think so.
First of all, Harry is a freshman, and he's on the Penn State Tennis Team. And the interesting thing about this is that Harry was ranked number 8th in the country for tennis when he was 16. And when he was 17, he was recruited by Penn State, Brown, William and Mary, and a whole bunch of other schools, Cornell. But he wanted to go to Penn State, and why is that?
Well, the atmosphere at Penn State is unbelievable, and everyone knows that we have the best school spirit. And, my visit here, I took an official visit, and it was unbelievable. The tennis guys, showed me a great time. The coach brought me on the field to one of the football games, and where we kicked Syracuse. It's just an unbelievable school, and my sister is really close to here. She goes to Bucknell, and, who wouldn't want to go to Penn State? We all know that.
Exactly. Well, the interesting thing about the tennis team, there's only 10 guys on it,
10 guys.
And there's 2 other guys that are LER, and you actually were recruited by another LER major. Can you, for the record, say who recruited you?
For the record, it was none other than Taylor. No, I'm just kidding. It was Eddie Bourchier.
All right.
Eddie Bourchier. He recruited me, and I guess I'm the reason he's graduating.
You're the
He
reason.
couldn't have graduated unless I said this right now. So.
And Eddie is the captain of the tennis team, and yes, this is correct, because there's an LER policy that every LER student
I've
has
just been
to.
informed about this. This might be the hardest graduating requirement of all 4 years.
You have 7 other students on the team that you can recruit,
I know,
so
it's
get
true.
working on it.
It's true.
Or female volleyball players. We need them for our
volleyball
yes,
players.
because we need them for our intramural Slurton Victory team. So think recruitment.
Stepping our game up.
Exactly.
LER.
So Harry is from New York, Westchester
County.
County, and tell us, who is your neighbor?
Well, my neighbor is none other than David Letterman, and I recently almost hit him with my car, but it was okay. He didn't call me out on his show, so I made it through it.
I mean, he was really nice too,
He was
wasn't
really
he?
nice. He waved to me. He turned around and waved. So
David Letterman was out jogging, trying to get some exercise, and you were what, texting and driving, or what were you doing?
I was turning left out of my street. It was a little early. It was 7:30. So.
And what part of not noticing David Letterman didn't you see?
I don't know. I guess he was just a little small.
He
He was going too fast.
He was going too fast, but he was okay, and that was a happy ending.
No shout out on the show, so.
Thank goodness. Well, the other thing we want to mention is you have a big interest in HR, and what kind of HR were you thinking about doing?
Well, I'm going to be in BA, actually, and, I kind of have a background. My dad's a human resources consultant for Towers Watson, and I did an internship there last summer, so, I really enjoyed it, and I think I can be really good at it, so it's a good choice.
A great major, a great profession. One final thing, your backyard has something kind of funky in the backyard. So tell for people who may not know, what is in your backyard?
My backyard holds one of the few Leatherman caves. No one knows what that is, but in New York, there's this old tale, and I want you guys to look it up on Google, what the Leatherman cave is, because that is in my backyard. It's very important.
It's where you kind of put a belt in there and claimed it was from the actual Leatherman, so that everyone think it was?
Yeah, pretty much. We found a belt in there, so it's a Leatherman cave. That's what.
How big is this cave?
Big enough to go in, but not big enough to do anything in.
Ah. How old were you when you discovered it?
I was probably 14.
14.
13 or 14, yeah. So.
Excellent. Well, Harry, welcome to the major. We're glad to have you, and we look forward to seeing you in the department. Good luck with your tennis playing.
Thank you.
And everything else that you do.
Perfect. Thanks.